Namaste, my fellow yogis. So good to see you all. If you're new to this space, my name is Sean, and today I will be guiding you through a full body yin yoga flow. So we'll be targeting all areas of the body, including the shoulders, the lower back, definitely the hips today, the hamstrings, so a little bit of everything today. And for today's practice, you shouldn't be needing any props, simply just yourself and a mat should suffice. But on saying that, if you do wish to keep a block or two nearby to supplement your practice, you are most welcome to do so. I personally will be using a block as I do have a bit of a dodgy back and do need some support in one of the asanas we'll be doing later today. So shifting into our first pose now, coming into a tabletop to begin with. And as we come now into a dragon, so left foot is going to come forward, bringing the knee over the ankle, placing the hands shoulder width apart. Right leg is going to extend outwards, and really just allowing your weight to sink into the mat, feeling into the right hip flexor, allowing yourself to soften, allowing the body to slow down. Really taking as much time as you need to find the shape that feels right for you. Listening to your intuition, your body knows best. And as we find this shape, we take a deep breath in, allowing the busyness of the day to wash away. Any uncertainties, any doubts, letting it go. Really granting ourselves the permission to really be true to this present moment. Feeling into that deep peace. The equanimity that lies within us. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Shifting the left leg backwards now into a tabletop. Having a little pause here if you wish. Having a little shake out of the hips. Remember, this is your practice, so taking it at whatever pace that you need. And then when you're feeling ready, bringing the right foot forward now. Left leg is going to extend backwards. Bringing the knee once again over the ankle. And really allowing your body to soften. Feeling into your hip flexor space. Letting go of any tightness, any tension that may be harboring in this space. And following your breath, the calming breath, the peaceful breath, giving yourself permission to sink deeper if you wish. But always being mindful of the body, giving it exactly what it needs, not too little, not too much. Just finding that right amount of tension that feels right for you. Adding movement to the body as we move our right knee backwards into a tabletop. And then coming into a child's pose, so moving the hips backwards, arms extending outwards. Resting your forehead onto the mat. Really embracing the deep inner stillness. Feeling into that harmony within.
As we breathe, we feel into the lungs expanding. And as we breathe out, releasing. Grounding ourselves into this beautiful present moment, the richness that exists only right here, right now. As we breathe, raising our torso upwards, coming now into a deer pose. So with our legs, we're going to form a 90-90 position. So the thigh running parallel with the mat and with the shin on your right leg, running parallel as well. It can also help as well to put a towel underneath here if you wish, if you feel a little bit shaky and wonky. But if not, proceeding then to fold forward. Keeping the back nice and relaxed and disengaged as we surrender ourselves to gravity, making our head nice and heavy, sinking all the way into the earth. And bringing our awareness and our mindfulness to our left glute, the quad, the hamstring as well. Really just breathing and allowing ourselves to really release any tension that may be stuck in these spaces. Noticing the body. As the body slows down, so does the mind as well. Feeling into the interconnectedness between both. As the mind slows down, the body slows down. As the body slows down, the mind slows down. And so we use this opportunity of practicing yin to really ground ourselves. And with life, it can be so busy with everything that we have to do. But this practice of yin is this beautiful sanctuary where we can always go back to re-establish our mindfulness, our connection with ourself and with everything around us. Very gently feeling into each and every movement as we press ourselves upwards. Taking a slight pause here if you wish. Rocking the hips from side to side, shaking out any tightness that may be within us. And when you're ready, shifting now to the other side. So 90-90 once again with the legs. And then folding forward by the hip. You may notice one side might be a little bit more stiff than the other, as is with myself. Perfectly normal. And as we fold our weight downwards, we commit to stillness, no fidgeting, no moving. Really just observing into the body. Which space is speaking to you right now? Is it your glutes? Perhaps it's your lower back. Maybe your hamstring, whichever space it is. Just observe and breathe, sending our loving kindness to this space. feeling all the sensations in the body as we gently rise ourselves upwards, coming onto all fours now. As we enter into a thread the needle, so taking the right arm, coming up to the sky, and coming all the way underneath. Resting ourselves onto our shoulder, relaxing the feet. There's also an option here if you wish to place your arm around the back. And I encourage you to explore what feels right for your body. Trusting your intuition to find the right shape for you. This is your practice. And as we breathe, we feel into our shoulder joints, really with full awareness, feeling into this space. In Yin, we target areas including the fascial tissues, the ligaments and the joints. It's our primary area of focus. So when we apply tension to these spaces for a longer period, do they receive the benefits, that beautiful Yin medicine? Turning our body back to center now, into a tabletop position, left arm now extending up to the sky, now threading all the way underneath. Resting the left side of our head back onto the mats. Once again, choosing which variation you wish to hold your pose in. And checking in with your mind as well, as it wandered off into the past or the future, as it become lost in thought, or is it residing right here, right now? Maintaining this cultivation of mindfulness, grounding ourselves in the practice of yin, slowing ourselves down, and really granting ourselves that permission to experience the beautiful richness of each and every moment. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Moving our body, adding movement as we come onto our backs now, entering into a dancer position. So with our arms extending into a T shape with our knees bent. Just going to drop the knees to the left hand side. Now I'm personally going to use a block as I don't want to be stretching my back too much. And with our neck looking to our right hand side. Now if you want a bit more of a deeper stretch, there's a few things that you can do. First is you can put your hand on top of your knees to pull yourself down. Or the other option is you can enter into a twisted roots if you wish. I really invite you to explore which variation of this spinal stretch feels right for you. And once finding it, once again committing to stillness. Yin, it's so important to honor our bodies and really listen to what our body is telling us what we need. And this intuition is such a beautiful thing to cultivate, as it really helps us throughout life as well. Use that intuition to guide us, to make the right decisions that we need to make in day-to-day living, and decisions that not only benefit even ourselves, but also for the benefit of others as well. Gently raising our knees upwards, taking the time to have a little rock out from side to side here if you wish. Really being present with your energy, with the sensations of your body. And when ready, dropping the knees now to the right hand side. Keeping the arms extended out into a T, or placing the hands on top of your knee. Neck looking to the left hand side. Really taking the time to feel into your lower back, into that gentle spinal stretch arising within this space. Sending our compassion to our lower back. Allowing for any tension or tightness in this space to be released. Feeling into each and every movement of the body. Feeling the lungs expanding, rising up. And contraction, feeling them come down. Bringing the knees upwards, returning them to the middle. Having a little pause here as we shake our hips from side to side. And at your own pace, sitting up. Legs are going to extend outwards into a caterpillar. So folding forward by the hips. Allowing our head to be nice and heavy. Surrendering to gravity as we feel our spine slowly curving, the weight dropping all the way down, grounding ourselves into the mats and the earth. Really feeling into the peace and the joy and the equanimity arising within the mind. This practice of yin is such a powerful practice. As we delve into this silence, we really discover these beautiful qualities residing, and just how rapturous they feel, how amazing. Lying onto our backs now for our final resting pose, Shavasana. We're just going to take this in silence as well, to really give ourselves the opportunity to close this practice off with deep awareness and deep mindfulness. Awakening the body. Inviting you to come into a seated position with me. And together to close off the practice in the chant of Om. So placing our hands together in front of the heart space, closing down our eyes. Taking a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And a breath in for Om. Raising our hands to the forehead, may we have wholesome thoughts. To the lips, may we speak the truth. And to the heart, may we act with loving kindness. From my heart to yours, Namaste.